Hey guys, I haven't made a video for a while. A couple of reasons for that. This is just kind of a 3-season garage. It's good for spring, summer, and fall, but in the dead of winter when it's minus 20, minus 30, it's just a little bit too cold. And with the dark hours, it's kind of hard to get motivated out and do anything. So also work has been extremely busy through the winter months. So it was pretty hard. I was going pedal to the metal. Anyways, spring is here, and as I realize it's spring, it's getting to be car show season, so it's getting down to crunch time and getting the car ready to go. So kind of got an interesting video today. Well, I hope you find it interesting. I'm excited about it. So let me show you some of the parts I've picked up. So if any of you watch my other videos, I don't know if you remember talking about this Predator carburetor. It's a late 70s. They were big in the late 70s, all through the 80s and early 90s as a race carburetor. Um, they work okay on the street. They're mainly for wide open performance, but they work extremely well. And they're variable CFM. They flow from 390 up to 920 CFM. So they're variable CFM depending on the engine's needs. So you can't overcarburate with them. They work extremely well. Well, I have this one, and a friend of mine has 3 more. He's got 2 full complete ones and 1 for parts. So I'm going to be picking those up from him towards the end of next week. So I've got a couple of rebuild kits ready, so I can get a couple of more of those carbs ready. And then we're going to be putting it on this dual quad intake manifold that I picked up. So the Predators work good with open spacers. They don't like a dual plane intake. They like an open plenum. So we've got a couple of 2-inch spacers. And then we'll have a couple of dual Predators sitting on there. Should look pretty good under the hood of the truck, I think. So that's the plan to get that going. I think the first car show out here in Drum is May 27th. So I've got to get this thing all together and running before then. So that's my project that I'm working on right now. So the one issue with it, let me just pause the camera for a minute. So the issue I mentioned that we're going to have with it is the distributor. As you can see, this has the standard Chevy HEI large distributor cap on it. So the problem arises when you go to the dual quad intake. As you can see, the rear carburetor sits so far back, there's no room for that distributor. So the solution we have is I picked up this mini HEI, and that fits in there quite nicely with room for adjustment. The reason that the other distributor is so large is it has the coil built into the cap. So with this one, it doesn't. So we're going to have to mount an external coil for it. So that's my goal for this weekend. It's currently Friday right now. I'm busy tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I'm hoping Sunday I can get this all hooked up and running and get this distributor running with my current setup that I have now. So hopefully I'll be able to conclude this video with a picture of it running with a new distributor, and then that'll be all ready to go for when I get the other carburetors, and we can make another video, hopefully with it running with the 2 carbs on it, or at least maybe a rebuild video of the other 2 carbs that we pick up. On a side note, it seems like spring is finally here. It's beautiful out here in Drumheller. It's currently plus 15. My wife and I are going to go for a bike ride later, so we're kind of enjoying the summer vibes now. So it's also good motivation to finish off projects. And we haven't forgotten about this bad boy either. It's just with the car show coming up, the truck's got to take priority right now, but we will get back on this one soon. So it's Sunday, and we got the little mini distributor in. We ran the coil over to the firewall. Went in pretty effortlessly. I had to kind of make up a coil wire for it because I didn't have a coil wire, but I had an old coil wire and I had some extra blue wire, so I put the ends off of it on there so it kind of matches the rest of the wiring. So it turned out okay. Anyways, we'll go fire it up. Yeah, running good with that. The other thing I did over the winter is I got some that plastic core and made a new headliner for it, and I also got some different sun visors for it from the auto wreckers, and kind of did a little more interior work. If you come over here you can see exactly why we had to change the distributor to compensate for the larger intake manifold. So now hopefully the end of next week we'll get the other carburetors, and I'll post another video in about a week with those, rebuilding those, and then maybe 2 weeks with everything on and running, hopefully. So anyways, like I said before, if you have any comments or suggestions with how to proceed with some of this stuff, feel free to comment, and we'll talk to you next time.